Alright guys, so welcome back to Gaming Today. Today we're going to be talking about everything to do with Travis Scott and his skins in the game of Fortnite. Guys, there's back blings, there's skins, there's wraps, there's pickaxes, you name it. A little bit of everything in the game, including emotes, which you might have expected. But anyways guys, let's carry on forward. Guys, there's so many bundles, so many things to talk about, so many things you can buy separate. And again guys, I always recommend buying the bundles. This is something Fortnite's been doing recently to cut down the cost. And basically, yeah, it does help quite a bit. And that's because a lot of you guys are filling out those surveys and letting them know, hey, these things are too expensive. And they really are. Of course, during the time we're in right now with the pandemic, I can't say the word, it is expensive. But the first thing you guys can buy is basically Headbanger for $3 or 300 V coins or €3, whatever you guys want to talk about. It is basically a cool emote on its own. It's a very weird emote. It's probably one of the weirdest emotes we've had in a long time. I say that because it looks like your neck is about to snap off or you've been possessed by the Exorcist or something. It is some weird stuff. I've never seen basically Travis Scott do this, but honestly, if he does this, this will cause some major issues for him when he's an adult. Or a little bit older, of course. I don't really consider him adult. He's kind of a kid. Kind of like that. I don't really consider someone who raps about such goddamn stupid things to be an adult. But anyways, carrying forward guys, we also got a wrap. We got the Icon Series wrap, and this is pretty darn cool. I wouldn't say it's amazing by any means, but it's got this like fiery blue kind of thing going on, and it really is interesting. As you move basically around, you can see different little like things to the wrap and all that. It's kind of cool. What it translates to the actual game when you're actually playing, not so well, because these kind of wraps just don't do very well. These are very interested animated wraps, of course, and if you like the style of it, it might be cool to you. If you like blue and orange and stuff like that and fire, this could be cool, but there's so many other emotes in the game that are better. It might be worthy of a pass. I don't know, it's up to you. Next thing we're going to talk about is Astro Jack. Now, Astro Jack may not be a pass because he is pretty darn cool. It's part of his new idea for the album, of course, the Astronomical album. It is interesting. Travis Scott's music is not interesting. This concept of Astroworld and Astro, whatever his name is pretty darn cool though. And I do like it. The back bling is great. Everything about this skin is amazing. This is exactly what we want to see in the game of Fortnite, and it really is cool. Of course, you've got his signature on his face, you've got the eyes and all that with the little, draw out kind of thing. It looks pretty darn cool. I like it. Now, guys, I actually had my back bling on during this, of course, because I like to use that back bling. That's the banner back bling. But you guys can always use that banner that you're going to get from him, which is basically the face that you guys unlock within his challenges if you have that back bling to make it look very cool. And that's why I kind of used it in the video, to give you an idea of something you could do with it that's interesting. But anyways, moving forward, guys, when you talk about Astro Jack, there's two different versions. The one version with his roller coaster thing going around, which is his glider as well in the game. That is really cool. It goes around the entire head, and the head is the map of Fortnite itself. And that is really cool in itself. It's like a globe with like some sort of effect, and of course you've got the map of Fortnite. What other map would you have? The map of, United States and all that stuff? No, it's boring. Let's talk about Fortnite some more. But anyways, that's pretty cool. And of course you've got on his helmet some scratch out things. If you want to look at the other helmet, you can see there's some scratched out words. I don't know what they say, don't know what they mean, don't really care. But if you do, that's something too. But again, guys, the back bling is very cool. I love the Ferris wheel in the background. Again, this is going on the idea of Astroworld, which is his new album coming out. I don't really have an excitement for it, but the idea of it is very cool. The theme park kind of thing is interesting, and I find that cool in itself. So that is really cool. And again, you got different colors. You got purple, blue, and yellow. But again, it's not really about the colors so much as the idea of it. And it really works really well with the costume. And again, it's up to you which one you want to put on him, but it looks really damn cool alongside him. But again, guys, Astro Jack will run you 2,000 V-Bucks. That's $20 in American. Or if you want to go Euro, that's €20. That's a lot of money, okay? That is a lot of funds, okay? So you got to be really invested into him. But let's talk about the regular Travis Scott. This is actually him, Travis Scott, the guy who makes the music, sort of music, whatever you want to call it. This is what he looks like in real life, but more pretty because he's in a game and he's been pretty-ized. But anyways, guys, you can see all his tattoos are very detailed. I like that quite a bit about him. These tattoos are probably the most detailed tattoos we've gotten within a video game since. I've never seen tattoos this detailed in a video game yet, so this is pretty cool. Even though Travis Scott himself may not be. But this character within the game is very cool. I really like him quite a bit. I like the chain he's got rocking and everything else, and again you can see my back bling on him, which again you could put that face that you get within the banner, whatever you want to call it, the face that you get from him from those challenges, you can actually put on that and make him kind of like Superman with his own like little face thingy avatar. I don't know. You guys know Travis Scott more than I do. But let's go forward to the other version of Travis Scott. This is like the Terminator version of Travis Scott. You can see he's kind of like an android. He's basically a robot, which is kind of interesting. Again, you can see the animation on the eye and all that, which is really cool. The animation on the eye with the like android kind of thing is really fun, and I really like the way they did that quite a bit. It's like a Terminator kind of thing, and it really is cool. If you guys know anything about the Terminator, it's like androids and humans, you know, basically computers take over the world. That's the idea of it. It's really cool. I like it quite a bit, and you can see a lot of that detail on the back of him as well. So it really is a great skin. Honestly, if you're going to use the skin, I would recommend either or. I couldn't even tell you because they're both very cool, and I think that's great in itself. Now, let's talk about the caveat, which in this case is not so great. Let's talk about the Cactus Jack back bling. Now, I don't know if he's got a tattoo on his back that says Cactus Jack or something. I don't know if this is a catchphrase of his. I don't know if this is something to do with his music. But Cactus Jack to me is something from wrestling, professional wrestling, if you will. You know, Cactus Jack, Mick Foley's character. I don't really know what this is. Honestly, I could care less, but it's in the form of basically like a cross and stuff. I don't know. I don't really care. Now let's start talking about money, because everyone wants to know about the V-Bucks that you're going to be spending, which basically equates to real world money. If you guys buy this stuff separately, you're going to be spending a fortune. Honestly, a very big fortune. But if you guys buy this in the bundle form, you're still going to be spending a fortune, not going to lie. But you do get more for your money, so make sure you guys pick up these bundles. And if you guys are going to pick up one of these bundles, I definitely recommend picking up the Travis Scott Astro Jack bundle, because you guys get a lot more for your money. It's like, I think, $20 or something like that, but it's very reasonable because you get two different skins. Of course, you get alternative versions of those skins as well. You get the two Travis Scott skins, which we've seen is the regular Travis Scott, and we also get the basically Android version of it, or the Terminator version, if you will, and that looks pretty darn cool in itself, and I think that's awesome. We also get Astro Jack, and Astro Jack has two different versions as well, and obviously my favorite is the roller coaster one. Then you also get all those back blings, and you get the back bling for Travis Scott, which sucks. Let's be honest, it sucks. I don't get it. Maybe you guys who like the music do get it. But anyways, moving forward, if we go to this astronomical gear, that is pretty interesting too, that pickaxe, that wrap, and that emoji. But that emoji is so cheap, it's only $3. I wouldn't say it's cheap necessarily, but it's reasonably cheap. If anything from that, I wouldn't really pick up the pickaxe because it looks lame to me, although it would work with some other skins in the game. There's no animation to it, and it's quite boring, so to me it doesn't work. And obviously for wraps, if you don't have any good wraps, maybe it's a good wrap to get, but that's like $5 right there. So you're talking about $3 for the emoji, maybe $5 for that wrap, and then if you want, again, the pickaxe, that's like $8 too. So going with the, you know, bundle is the only real sensible way to go with it. But honestly, for me, I think I'd only get the emoji because the emoji is going to look funny with everything I put on it. The wrap is kind of boring and you're not really going to see it in the game. I don't think it's necessary. Even if you're a YouTuber covering all the content for the event, I don't think it's necessary to buy it. The pickaxe, maybe it depends on you as a person, but I think the pickaxe is reasonably boring. Even the sound effect for it when you smack the, you know, pickaxe or swing it is basic. It's the basic default, you know, sound effect. Nothing interesting there, nothing to really complain about, nothing to really compliment on. It's just boring. There's so many better pickaxes in the game, save your goddamn money. If you want anything, maybe get the emoji, the headbanger emoji. It's funny, it's cool, maybe it works for you, I don't know. But it's all up to you guys, it's your money, you decide what you want to do with it. But guys, if it was me and I was purchasing any of this, I would probably just purchase the headbanger emoji and purchase the Travis Scott bundle. So that way I get Cactus Jack, or whatever his name is well in there. Rocketeer Jack, Astronomical Jack, there we go, Astronomical Jack, as well as, you know, Travis Scott. That would be a cool way to do it, and if you're covering the event, or if you're someone who wants to go to the event within the game of Fortnite, we're talking about Travis Scott's Astronomical Event, that would be the thing to do. That way you get everything you need for the event, and no one's going to even notice you don't have the pickaxe, no one's going to even notice you don't have the goddamn wrap. Who cares about that stuff? But if you're one of those people who wants everything in the game of Fortnite, well then get it. I guess if you have loads of money throwing around, well, lying around, that you can throw around, well, get it. That's up to you. But me personally, that's what I will do. I only pick up the bare essentials if I want to, if I need to. But anyways, guys, make sure to sound off in the comment section down below if you guys did like the video, if you guys like Travis Scott, or if you like anything I've shown in this video. And until next time, guys, it's been Gamer Today.